Nestled between the New River and the Blue Ridge Mountains is a special place. A place that is built upon a spirit of collaboration and a culture of service. Strives for the highest standards, is committed to integrating sustainable practices, inspires innovation, encourages and defends a fearless exploration of knowledge, and above all, emboldens the pursuit of unique paths.
Hail, oh hail to our alma mater. Bear our heads, let the welkin ring. Here's our hearts and our fondly drums. Honors to you we bring. Raise your broad and your lofty aims, your purpose never fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, oh, hail. Hail, oh, hail to the Radford Spirit. Three cheers and then one cheer more.
Hello and welcome to Together, the campaign for Radford University. We're excited to bring you this virtual experience filled with stories that highlight our great university and its impact on all of us. I'm Marty Smith, a reporter for ESPN and a 1998 graduate here at Radford University, and I'll be your host for this special event. Radford University aspires to be the premier, innovative, student-centered university in the Commonwealth of Virginia and beyond, with a keen focus on teaching, research, and service. We need your continued support to provide fearless exploration of knowledge in the most advanced facilities. We need your support to give deserving students an opportunity to learn and compete and to empower them to make a difference in our world. We need your support to give our faculty access to cutting-edge technologies and resources that they need for teaching and research. We need your support to address the needs of tomorrow. Together, we can ensure that our university is the premier destination to a world-class education. Joining me now is Wendy Lowry, Vice President of Advancement and University Relations. As one of the driving forces for this campaign, it's an honor to be with you today, Wendy. This is the biggest campaign Radford's ever seen. What do you hope to accomplish, and what is the importance of this campaign for Radford?
Comprehensive campaigns are extremely important for universities. When President Hemphill joined the Radford family, it was important to him to establish a strategic plan. That strategic plan guides us, it guides our faculty, our staff, and our students. Campaign planning was pivotal in the strategic planning process because we wanted to make sure that every element of our campaign effort mirrored the objectives within the strategic plan. We recognize that the university will make appropriate investments to support the plan, but philanthropic support will absolutely contribute to our ability to be successful. The campaign touches every facet of the campus community, so it would be impossible for someone not to find something that they're passionate about. We're focusing on access and opportunity, ensuring that students who have an interest in obtaining a college degree have the opportunity to do so. Student success and engagement, academic excellence in research, the student-athlete experience, and then unrestricted support. It's very important that we're always prepared for emerging needs and opportunities that will arise. So we're very excited about this campaign. It is a lofty goal, Marty, but we are absolutely certain with our alumni and the donor base that we have, we will be successful. The success of this campaign will change the trajectory of our philanthropic efforts for decades to come. It's a very, very important effort for us.
You guys can tell how immersed Wendy is in this program. That was the single greatest answer I've ever heard in my entire life. Wendy, how do you hope the community comes together to make sure it's a successful campaign?
I consider our community to be both internal and external. It's two facets to the success of our campaign. Our faculty, our staff, our students, our administrators have to make a commitment to engagement. We have to find opportunities for our community to volunteer, to feel connected to the mission of the university. If people feel connected, they're more compelled to support and find ways to give back. We're going to charge our campus community, our constituents, our alumni across the country to do everything in their power to find something that they can connect to. Volunteerism is important, giving back is important. However you can be engaged, we're asking you to do that. One of the things that's very important for our team is to make sure that every donor who participates in this process feels valued. So the gift that's transformative and is on one end of the spectrum is equally as valuable as those small continuous gifts. Every single contribution is going to make a difference and change the lives of our students.
Beautiful. And you're so right. Everybody has something they're passionate about, so everybody can find some way to give and some way to bolster and advance Radford University in this campaign. Wendy, thank you so much for your passion. Thank you for the work you're doing in this program. It matters, and we're grateful for your passion for it. A pivotal measure of achievement for any university is the success of its students and their engagement with the campus and greater community. With your support, Radford University can give its students the resources they need to grow as people, excel as students, and thrive as world citizens. One of the ways to do that is to ensure they have the highest quality faculty to guide them along their journey.
Students arrive at Radford University with a thirst for knowledge and hopes of a bright future. By offering generous opportunities and consistent support, the university guides those students to academic success and social and emotional growth. Having a well-rounded college experience puts Radford students on the path to success. Your support will ensure that students have continued access to exceptional learning opportunities in and out of the classroom.
Service learning is one of those exceptional opportunities. It gives Radford students practical experience in their fields and encourages them to take their place within their communities. A perfect example of service learning is the Preschool Language Lab. It's a unique collaboration between two Radford departments, Music and Communication Sciences and Disorders.
Music has this special way of really reaching parts of people that other therapies cannot. Seeing how they've actually really grown in even in a week and a half that we've had them so far.
The closest for Aiden with a cochlear implant is 3 hours away. Very thankful Radford has a program like this.
The Preschool Language Lab is part of the annual Summer Right Care Clinic sponsored by the Virginia Scottish Rite Foundation. For more than 25 years, Radford has partnered with the organization to help children with communication challenges. Each summer we have welcomed Jim Cole of the Scottish Rite to campus.
Radford University is one of those universities that has developed programs really meeting specific needs in the communities, and in our mind they really make a difference in real lives. Higher education obviously wants to improve communities, but some universities do it in a more direct, hands-on way than others. So as these students are obtaining an education so they can do their life's work, they're also getting hands-on experience. And that hands-on experience, when you're dealing with teaching children to actually learn to say, "I love you, Mommy," or "I love you, Daddy," when you're actually doing that while you are taking classes, while you are learning, so it's not only book learning, it's not only in the class, but it is in the classroom of the world, so to speak, in real life. And that's what Radford University seems to do so well.
For students of Radford University Carilion, service is a lifetime mission. The programs offered by RUC prepare students to be on the front line of today's healthcare challenges. Radford University is proud to partner with Carilion Clinic in what Carillion's president and CEO, Nancy Agee, has called a model for public-private cooperation in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Radford University and Carilion have worked closely together for years. The recent merger between Carillion's Jefferson College of Health Sciences and Radford University demonstrates our shared commitment to educating the workforce of tomorrow. It's an exciting time to be in healthcare. Artificial intelligence, technology, machine learning are shaping a new transformative digital era. This means there are so many opportunities ahead for Radford University Carilion graduates who are passionate about healthcare. The Together campaign, along with continued support from the Carilion Clinic Foundation, will provide financial support to students at both RUC and on the main campus. The donors of yesterday and those of tomorrow are the fabric of our future. We're proud of our growing role in the Highlander family and the responsibility that comes with educating the healthcare workforce of the future. As a nurse myself, I am especially pleased that the Radford University Carilion School of Nursing is the second largest in the Commonwealth. We sure do need more nurses. Join us as we work together to build a healthier future.
RUC students begin their careers in the thick of today's healthcare crisis. Last year, at Governor Northam's directive, senior students in the respiratory therapy program enter the workforce before graduation to meet the state's needs in treating COVID-19. Respiratory therapy student Tricia Vergara says the strength of the RUC community makes its students uniquely prepared to help.
I am proud to be a Highlander specifically because of the student-body ratio and how we hold each other accountable to be better and strive to provide for the patients and their families and to be able to think critically at the bedside and be able to know the proper interventions that we need to do. I received the Larry Pate Whitehead Scholarship. Receiving the scholarship means a lot to me because it has helped me to continue my education without worrying about the financial burdens that comes with higher ed.
As part of its commitment to student success and engagement, Radford created the Academic Success Center in 2020. Based in Young Hall, the center empowers students through academic support services and opportunities to connect with peers, faculty, coaches, and mentors. It's a welcoming environment where students have meaningful interactions that help nurture and strengthen their bonds with their Radford family.
The Radford family truly helps students add their voices to the world. Just before the quarantine in 2020, the Radford University Singers traveled to New York City to perform at Carnegie Hall. Everyone knows that getting to Carnegie Hall takes practice, but it also takes support. And the Radford family came together to help make this dream experience a possibility for these students.
This is what Radford can do for people. It can provide them amazing opportunities like performing at Carnegie Hall.
It's just amazing, and I'm very proud to be a Highlander.
The future looks brighter when we have access to new discoveries in medicine, technology, environmentalism, and many other fields that enrich our lives. We need to support the best and brightest minds so that they can focus on the knowledge and practice that make these discoveries possible. With investments from generous partners, Radford has taken its place as a premier institution of higher learning in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Please welcome one of those partners, a proud alumna, Nancy Ardis.
Since I graduated in 1973, the Radford campus, the student body, and the degree programs offered have all grown. But one thing hasn't changed. Highlanders are still dedicated to academic excellence and intellectual discovery. In April 2017, with a $5 million gift to Radford University, my husband Pat and I named the Ardis College of Science and Technology and established the Ardis Endowed Scholarship Fund. As first-generation college graduates, we understand the value of education. It is the single greatest investment that anyone can make in their life. As part of the Strategic Planning Committee for the university, I am proud of the efforts we have made to create synergies through interdisciplinary approaches to learning and scholarly activities, expanding the university's undergraduate research expertise, encouraging and enabling students to perform at higher levels of learning and engagement, and encouraging more high-impact practices and offering more in-demand degrees, certificates, and programs. One such program is the Untitled Chapter Impact Lab. Under the direction of Dr. Angela Joyner, the Impact Lab has provided self-paced, online, and asynchronous courses to thousands of learners in the areas of cybersecurity, geospatial intelligence, and K-12 education. Donors such as you enable these innovative approaches for education to happen right here in Southwest Virginia. By giving to Radford University, you are empowering students from diverse backgrounds to encounter transformative educational experiences. The knowledge that these budding researchers and their skillful professors bring to light can help us understand our past, present, and future. One of the innovative ways we are studying the past is the Tree Ring Lab, overseen by Dr. Stockton Maxwell and his team.
In the Tree Ring Lab, in addition to the GIS Lab and the Virtual Reality Lab in the Department of Geospatial Science, we've really stepped up our ability to engage students in a meaningful way outside the classroom.
Students are engaged in hands-on scientific investigation when they step into this lab. Bringing tree samples from field research and learning to properly analyze data in the lab allows students to take their research to conferences and gain experience that will take them far into their future.
One of the best things about working at Radford University is the ability to engage with your students in this really meaningful way. And so when we get to bring them into the lab and give them the hands-on skills, I really feel like I've actually done my job then, because they can go out into the marketplace and be confident in their skill and ability.
Groundbreaking research is being conducted every day by our students and faculty in labs and classrooms. You can find Radford students here in the heart of the New River Valley and as far away as the frozen tundra of Alaska, more than 4,000 miles from campus and a few hundred miles north of the Arctic Circle.
For my project, I was trying to see if there's a correlation between the concentration of microplastics in the frozen sea ice. It was a super great experience just to be able to be here.
As a person, I mean, everybody says your teamwork skills have grown, but I just feel like my companionship, my ability to bond with people has been really strengthened by this.
I believe that education is transformative. Every day at Radford, I see evidence that our faculty and staff are working together to improve students' lives. I'm proud to be a member of this dynamic community of scholars, learners, and change makers. Each time someone makes an investment in Radford, they are investing in our community's future and helping our students succeed.
Successful student athletes often have better social interactions, stronger relationships, and higher academic performance. Radford University is committed to the success of its programs and student athletes in competition and in the classroom. Donors can help support programs that bond players as they balance hours of practice, training, and competition with rigorous schedules and studying. During my time at Radford as a sports information staffer, working alongside student athletes, I saw firsthand the hard work and dedication they put in every day. When you're between the lines, all of the socio-political lines that divide us disappear, because between the lines you're all pulling in the same direction for the same goal, and that is to win. And you rely on your brother or sister in order to be the best version of themselves so that you might be the best version of yourself. Man, I love sports. Tiger comes all the way back from his terrible, debilitating back issues that he told me there were 4 to 6 months where he could barely get out of bed. And if he could get out of bed, there were a lot of days when he fell in the floor because the pain was so overwhelming. He comes all the way back from that to win the Masters, to win a 5th green jacket. So he is walking with his son through this unbelievable assemblage of people that was bedlam like Augusta National is never bedlam. Tiger, tiger. They're losing their minds. Thousands of people. And he's walking through this to sign his card. I get tugged on the sleeve. I turn, and there's two gentlemen standing there. And the one guy says, "Hi, Marty, we need a minute." He goes, "We see ourselves in Tiger's victory." I said, "How?" He said, "We're all capable of huge mistakes in this life, but we're also all afforded the opportunity at redemption." That's as good as it gets. That's why I love sports. Several things come to mind when I think of Radford. I had some of the best times of my life here, made some of the best friends in my life here, and met the love of my life here. From a very young age, I've been captivated by winning and losing, and everything that comes with that. One thing I say to my kids all the time is, you're going to lose a lot more in this life than you win. And being able to understand how to process that and use that as fuel is a very important aspect in your path and your journey. Those of you who are going to give to the athletic program, when you're in a position to bolster that financially with even the smallest gift, we want as much as you're willing to give us, but even the smallest gift goes a long way to helping these young people who are out here representing your university with that name Radford across their chest every single day. It allows them to excel. They have 2 and sometimes 3 full-time jobs depending on what their background is. I'm around student athletes every day in my job, and what these young people do is they come work a full-time job, they study their sport, they practice their sport, they hone their skill because it's what they're passionate about, and then they got to go do school. And I marvel at the fact that so many of them are able to excel at such an unbelievable level with all that on their plate. And that, again, is not knowing what each respective person may have going on at home. If they have a lot going on at home, it's a third job. And so I respect it so much. And it offers a front porch view to the university. I love this place. And I am adamant, I am very passionate about the New River Valley, I'm very passionate about Appalachia, and I'm very passionate about Radford University, because each of those 3 things shaped who I am. I've been blessed to go around the world. I've been to countries I can't even pronounce, but I am forever rooted right here. This is who I am, and it's who I'm going to be.
So a college campus is made up primarily of the academic side. Your professors, what happens on the academic side in the classrooms, the research that they do. To me, that's the inside of a house. That's all the rooms and everything that makes up a house. To me, college athletics is the front porch of that house. And so it's important that your athletic programs represent the university in such a way that will put a positive light, so that now people will want to delve into, well, what about that Radford? You know, their women's basketball team went to the NCAA tournament. What about that? You know, I saw that their volleyball team did well. I saw that they had All-Americans in baseball or in softball. You know, what about that university? And so it gives them that front porch look. And then when you go and you knock on the door and you open the door and you find out about Radford University, you love it even more because it's such a great fit for all students, not just student athletes, but for anybody that wants to come here, such a good fit to be a part of this university. Well, I love Radford University. I mean, it's meant a lot to me. Radford provided me with opportunities that I, had not had up to that point in my life. And then even when I graduated, they provided me with opportunity. Fortunately for me, once I came here and had that experience working with Coach Barrett as a graduate assistant in her program, I continued on the college level and really never turned back from there. I felt very well prepared to coach, and I felt very well prepared to teach young students to play their instruments. So I left Radford with a lot of confidence, I left Radford with knowledge, and I left Radford with a discipline that I believe has carried me through my life. What was most important in all of my career, even the successes we had on the court here at Radford, what was most important is that our student athletes left our program and were able to go out into their chosen professions and into the community and be successful. And they took the skills that they learned, the discipline that they learned, being a part of a team that they learned how to pick themselves up when we would fall down, we would have failure, but they also learned how to succeed and how to build on that success. So for me, seeing the successes of my student athletes, my former student athletes in the world with their families, with their careers, what they've been able to contribute and give back, that's the most rewarding thing. Making the decision to give to Radford financially was an easy choice in my mind. Radford University has given me so much. And as I've gotten older and I realize the opportunities that I now can provide back to the university, that's just an easy choice for me because of the experiences that I have. And now I know that what I can give is to provide similar or better experiences for the new student athletes, for what's going on now in the athletic program here at Radford. We want to have scholarships for our student athletes so we can go out and recruit the best that we can get. And we have something to offer them that maybe another school may not be offering them. So when they come to the university and they have that scholarship, then they're not stressing over how they're going to pay for their books or how they're going to pay their tuition or how they're going to pay their room and board. They can focus on what they're doing athletically, and that's just a part of it. That's just the scholarship part. But then the support, the financial support that the department itself gets or each individual program gets, helps them to have tutorial opportunities on the academic side. It helps to fund their travel. It helps to fund purchasing uniforms and equipment. It takes funding. It takes finances to do that. And so what excites me so much about the opportunity to give and to contribute and to contribute to athletics is that we know we are, through athletics, we're developing people that are going to go out and contribute to their communities, and they're also going to go out and come back. So the more success and the more positive experiences that they can have here, they can get the athletic training and sports medicine needs that they need here, the nutritional needs that they need. If they can get all those things, then when they leave Radford University, they're more apt to want to give back to Radford University. Highlander Club contributions aid in establishing a competitive advantage in recruiting, increase sports-specific investments to help meet future funding needs of each team, and enhance each student athlete's overall college experience by providing scholarships, academic support, athletic training, and strength and conditioning programs.
While we can't predict the future, we all realize great opportunities can be seized by those who are prepared. Your support for emerging needs will position the university to seize unexpected opportunities and discoveries as they arise, while allowing Radford University to stand poised and prepared to meet the challenges of the future.
The life of a college student and the needs of our faculty and staff are filled with unforeseen opportunities and challenges. The university recognizes the need to have access to unrestricted support. That support is needed in order to take advantage of great new ideas or provide emergency funding to support our students. We have the Radford Fund, along with a host of unrestricted funds within our academic colleges, student affairs, and athletic programming. All of those funds allow us to make investments where they're most needed. Radford alumnus Tyler Lester is legislative aide in the Virginia House of Delegates. Tyler truly believes in the value of the Radford Fund and the importance of unrestricted support.
That's actually where I've prioritized my giving is the Radford Fund, because there are so many diverse needs in a university community, and certainly understand why people want to give money for specific reasons, and that's great, whether it be for their program or for a specific cause, what have you. But with such a diverse range of needs, I think being able to give funds that are necessarily not tied to a specific cause allows the university to put resources and marshal those dollars where they may be most needed at a specific point in time, and to be adaptable to those emerging needs is really important. And I think last year and into this year has shown us that in a way that we probably never considered before. Giving those dollars in an unrestricted fashion allows the university to be more adaptable and flexible in how they prioritize their needs. And I'm always comfortable giving because I know it's going to some good cause somewhere, even though I may not know specifically where those dollars end up or what they end up supporting. But I know it's going to support the university and our core mission of serving students. And that's at the heart of what we do. And it doesn't matter whether you give your money generally or whether you give it to a specific purpose, you know that those dollars and those resources are going to support the Radford mission at the end of the day, and that's something we can all be united on.
For today's students, technology is a necessity, and a non-functioning computer or lack thereof is cause for panic. Thanks to the Laptop Loaner Program administered by the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, Radford students are spared the anxiety of expensive repairs or replacements. They are extremely grateful to donors who support emerging needs and for making the Laptop Loaner Program possible.
My old laptop played out on me and it wouldn't turn on, and I actually saw a notification in my RU portal about the Center for Diversity Inclusion's Laptop Loaner Program. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed. So I applied and I was given a laptop through this program, and I am extremely grateful I can finish out my last semester here strong.
Rest assured, we value unrestricted support at Radford University. We take every dollar that we receive with the utmost integrity, and we ensure you that our students will benefit from your support.
Making education accessible to a diverse group of bright and promising students is a hallmark of Radford University's mission. Access to college comes with financial challenges for some students. A scholarship can mean a world of difference and give a student an opportunity to succeed.
I'm Todd Joyce, Director of IT Infrastructure for Radford University, and I worked for Radford for 28 years. My wife Dana and I are proud supporters of the university. As a member of our staff, I think it's important that we give back. We choose to give simply because, as an employee and as graduates, we've seen the difference Radford makes in the lives of its students.
Scholarship support is critical, and Radford graduates are proud of the rich education they receive and value the opportunities to give back. Generations of Radford students have been grateful for the help of generous supporters like Nancy Sullivan Ray, a graduate of the class of 1955.
I am very proud to be a Radford graduate.
She established the John Ray and Nancy Sullivan Ray Scholarship and supports several scholarship funds that help students who aspire to be educators.
My name is Kai Washington Brown. I am a senior here at Radford University in the elementary education program, and I am from Roanoke, Virginia. Receiving the Teachers for Tomorrow scholarship has kept me in touch with Teachers for Tomorrow and has helped me to continue in all of the goals that I want to achieve to become a teacher.
Through creative and innovative approaches such as flexible scheduling and offering programs in multiple locations, Radford University lowers the barrier to enrollment for time-pressed students. Thanks to a grant from the Virginia Tobacco Region Revitalization Commission, Radford has been able to offer a master's degree program in school counseling at the Southwest Virginia Higher Education Center in Abingdon.
Radford's program has been really good, and it's been good in the fact that we have professors that are actually coming to the Higher Education Center here in Abingdon. So we have a real personalized feel to the program, and they are very caring, considerate. They also understand that most of us are not traditional students. We are very non-traditional in the fact that we have other full-time jobs, we have families, we have children. The fact that I can come 30 minutes and drive 30 minutes and get the educational opportunities to help me spiral off maybe into a different career path has been phenomenal. The partnership between the Tobacco Commission and the Higher Education Center and Radford University all together has truly made this possible for me and my classmates. Undoubtedly. The Tobacco Commission and Radford University's partnership is truly beneficial to our community because I love this community. I want to stay here and I want to live here and work here. And I know that so many of our students face monumental challenges. And so with this partnership, we are going to be able to help them more and help them to become successful adults and to be able to face the future.
Thanks to donor support, Radford students find the extra boost to carry them through a well-rounded college experience.
Hola, mi nombre es Michelle Acosta. Hi, my name is Michelle Acosta. I am a junior from Springfield, Virginia, and I am a double major in public relations and Spanish with a minor in sociology. When you come to Radford and you step into different classes and get exposure to different things, it's almost like impossible not to fall in love with all these amazing subjects. And it's just given me the opportunity to expand on who I am as a person and the things that I study. I am a native Spanish speaker, and I always knew that I didn't want to lose that part of myself. So that's where my Spanish major kind of came in, and then with public relations, I always felt like in the Hispanic community there needed to be a voice and there needed to be something to advocate for that community. So with public relations and Spanish and sociology, it all kind of comes together for my love for people and for communicating with different people and having an outreach. And I think that my degree is going to set me up for success. Mi educación le brinda una nueva oportunidad para mi familia. Es un paso enorme. Esto le brinda un nuevo futuro para ellos. Being a first-generation college student is a huge step for my family and it really means that I am the first person in my family that's going to give them a new future and a new perspective on life. La beca de Dr. Irvin Silverman es un gran alivio financiero. Esto me da la oportunidad para expandir mi conocimiento de mi cultura. The Dr. Irvin Silverman Scholarship is a big financial relief for me and my family, and it has really given me the opportunity to expand upon my culture and the language that I had been gifted. My family didn't know how they were going to pay for college. To receive a scholarship within my foreign language major just really encourages me as a Hispanic woman to continue doing the work that I'm doing here and to continue advocating for my people. What makes me proud to be a Highlander is that I can step into any classroom, any building, and there will be somebody that will be available for me and willing to help me and push me towards success. From freshman year to now, I have just seen the growth in myself because of the people that I've met here. Mi nombre es Michelle Acosta, and I am a Highlander.
Highlanders will recognize the names Sandy and Jack Davis. In 2018, they provided the largest gift in university history to create the Sandra C. Davis and William C. Davis College of Business and Economics. They also created a scholarship to support students entering Davis College. And the Performance Hall in the Covington Center for Visual and Performing Arts shares their namesake while also providing scholarship support to that college as well. Sandy also has an active role in making sure the Together campaign runs smoothly, serving as chair of the campaign steering committee. First of all, thank you both so much for your amazing generosity to Radford University. Every one of us who are alumni appreciate it and the opportunity that you're offering young people to have a great chance to do great things in life. Neither one of you guys went to Radford University, so what inspired you to offer such a transformative gift here to the university?
Well, Radford University is on a wonderful course. The atmosphere here is progressive and positive, and that's very contagious. And Jack and my ultimate goal was to provide scholarships for deserving students. I've been involved with Radford University for decades, and the New River Valley is our home. And Radford University is an extension of our family. And for that reason, we're very committed to helping the university any way we can.
I love that concept that it's an extension of your family. That's beautiful. Sir, what's your perspective?
Well, we both know from observation and our own experience the challenges that economic pressures put on young people who want to realize their full potential through academic achievement. And we also know from observation here at Radford from succeeding classes that once you give these young people a chance, once you give them a launch, they will take off. And we really believe that encouragement and support can go a long way toward helping to produce the leaders of the future and young people who are going to be an ornament to their communities and to their country.
Again, it's so amazing that you guys have been this generous to the university. And ma'am, I know that, again, you're so active, as I stated a moment ago, as the chair of the steering committee. What's your perspective on the impact the volunteers have on that committee and its success?
Well, higher education is dependent on their communities, and Radford is no different in that respect. And so our campaign committee is made up totally of volunteers, and we have committed to provide guidance and support, and also to open our own networks to enable people who can help Radford and make a positive difference.
When you see young people whom you are personally helping go forth and do great things, first of all, how fulfilling is that for you? But what have you seen from those young people?
We've had a tremendous response from the young people who have received the scholarships. Before the pandemic, we had opportunity to meet them more, but since the pandemic, we've received letters from them. They're always enthusiastic. They always ask us why we did it, and you know they're going to go out in the world and do just fine, and they're going to represent Radford University so well and their own lives. And for us to be a tiny part of that is tremendous.
One of the great things is to see how excitedly these young people engage when we talk to them. I don't remember having a personality like that when I was 21 or 22 years old. I probably still don't. But to see the way these young people are so fully at ease, dealing with people of an older generation to whom they may feel in some way emboldened, but they are in no way intimidated by us. It's a great pleasure to give and take as we have opportunities to sit and talk with them and learn about what their ambitions are and what their goals are for their futures. That makes it all very much worthwhile.
There is just so much potential in this younger generation right now, and for so many of us, basically all of us. Opportunity is what we need, and if you don't have that, then you can't reach that full potential. And what you guys are doing here at Radford is offering so many young people that opportunity. So thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome.
It is our pleasure.
Yes, it is. And with the campaign committee, as you know, the campaign is entitled Together. And it's only together that we can make this happen for the students. And they're a very large part of this too, in addition to the campaign and the volunteers who are working for it.
Beautifully stated. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Being a Highlander is an extension of family where volunteers, civic leaders, and friends of the university add a layer of support to the faculty, staff, students, and alumni that makes the Highlander community whole. As rector of the Radford University's Board of Visitors, I'm proud to be a Highlander because I have witnessed how Radford University works hand in hand with our valued students as they prepare themselves for their role in their communities and in the world. I am honored to be part of the most historic fundraising campaign in the university's history.
Greetings, fellow Highlanders. As you can imagine, we're extremely proud of Marty Smith, as well as the more than 80,000 alumni across the Commonwealth of Virginia, the nation, and the world. One thing is for certain, Highlander alumni care deeply for their alma mater, our worthwhile mission, and our outstanding students. We hope you enjoyed the stories that we shared and feel a great sense of Highlander pride for our talented students, world-class faculty, and dedicated staff. Without question, it is an exciting time to be a Highlander, as each and every one of you have a special role in making Radford University an exceptional place to live, learn, and work. Our road to success has been paved with your support. In 2019, we set an aggressive fundraising goal of $100 million for the Together campaign. It was an historic number and a new level of support to pursue on behalf of our campus and our community. Today, I'm pleased to share that we have raised $68 million toward our goal. This level of historic support has grown the foundation's total endowment and investments from $54.6 million in 2016 to $77.7 million in 2021. This represents an increase of 42.3% over a 5-year period. This is incredible progress and would not be possible without your belief in our mission and generosity in making it a reality. Now, more than ever before, we need your continued engagement. Every gift of any size will help us build upon our solid foundation and continue producing well-educated leaders of both today and tomorrow. Your contributions provide access and opportunity for students who otherwise would not be able to achieve their dreams of a better tomorrow for themselves and their families. Your gifts support our amazing faculty members, our robust academic programming, and the student-athlete experience. The Together campaign is designed to positively impact every corner of our campus and help us prepare for exciting opportunities in the future. Join us as we applaud the efforts of the Radford family and inspire Highlanders both near and far to help us achieve our collective goal. Be a part of this exciting journey. Together, we can and will make a difference by positively impacting the lives of Highlanders for generations to come. God bless each of you, and go Highlanders.
Thank you, President Hemphill, and thank you for joining us for Together, the campaign for Radford University. This virtual experience is unique for all of us, but one thing remains the same. Dedicated Highlanders like you continue to come together to support the dreams of future Highlanders and the vision of Radford University. With your help, we'll provide an exceptional educational environment and the tools to address the social, economic, and environmental issues confronting our region, nation, and the world. Thank you.
I am a Highlander.
I am a Highlander.
Go Highlanders.
Go Highlanders.
I am proud to be a Highlander.
I am a Highlander.
Jina langu ni Joe Limo na mimi ni Highlander.
I
am
a Highlander.
I am a Highlander.
I am a Highlander.
I am a Highlander.
I am proud to be a Highlander.